Okay, so if you haven't already, have a look at the case facts video for this first tier tribunal decision. So here we're going to look at the performance of the landlord and the tenant. What do you think?
Well, to be fair, the Section 13 was issued on the 22nd of May, and the tenant on the 26th of May lodged his complaint with the first tier tribunal.
Yeah.
That was speed. I don't understand why he did it so quickly.
Yeah, he kind of shot himself in the foot there, really, because you have to do it before the date of the increase.
Yes.
And the way it worked out, it got a decision quickly, and the decision wasn't in his favour because the rents can't be backdated. If he'd waited another month, he wouldn't have had to pay an extra month's rent.
Because he had to pay the £47 when he lodged the complaint.
No, I mean, he'd have had to pay the £47 anyway.
Yeah.
But if he'd waited a month, he wouldn't have had, that would be an extra month that he didn't have to pay for full stop.
Yes.
So he would actually have been quids in.
But he wasn't.
But he wasn't. It ended up costing him money.
Shame.
So that was the first mistake, I think, by the tenants. The second one relates to the evidence that they provided.
There was lack of evidence that they provided. Hearsay next door pays £1,000 is not evidence. And he didn't, when the tenant provided the evidence, he didn't keep it similar, as in similar property, similar area.
Yeah, I think, so he had 4 things that he cited, 3 properties, but only one of them was in the right area, so 2 were ruled out automatically. And then he also said, my friend next door pays £1,000 without giving any more detail. So how does a tribunal work on that?
Yeah.
They can't.
So it didn't help.
So all in all, tenant,
What about the landlord?
Yeah, the landlord didn't do much better either. And I mean, the way the process works, of course, is that the tenant fills in all his information about the property he lives in, the size of the rooms, send pictures of the rooms and the outside and everything else, and then says, here are comparable properties, and this is why I think it should be this amount rather than what the landlord's asked for. And the landlord sees all of that and then gets to give his thoughts on the condition of the property and the size of the property and his comparables as well as to why he thinks his property should be this amount more. And he didn't do it.
So mistakes on both sides.
Mistakes on both sides. And what grabbed me in particular with this landlord is that this landlord is a build-to-rent provider, or the representative of the build-to-rent provider, and you really would expect them to know better than to just say, we rent another one at 1,600 and the average in the area is 1,550. You would expect them to know the rules and to be able to do better.